always got to watch your back, and you know that's plenty of murder and prostitution and you know, all that stuff. And style like this, move like that.
MC has the moves, but it's not enough to move him out of this rundown neighborhood.
My home here, well, police been here a couple of times, but they didn't run me off.
MC knows it well. His home is the front porch of an empty, rundown home. But you'll also find opportunity on Atlanta's west side.
I'm out here because I'm looking for an investment in the community.
Keenan Conaglan is looking for homes he can fix up, but he's not like many of the home flippers who are making money off the west side. Instead, he knows fixing up these homes will drive up prices on people who can barely afford it.
I'm out here because I would like to help us as a community to stake a bigger claim in our destiny.
His motive is part of a growing trend in Atlanta, the black community coming together to support itself, not with words, but with actions and money.
For many black folks, the time is now to buy property in town because this is a turning point in the history of the city.
I'm gonna have my wife, my beautiful wife, to cut the ribbon. Ho! Hey!
$4.99. Then we have 1 loaf of bread.
Black money built this community supermarket on the outskirts of Vine City.
And there's a desert in this area, so we brought some water for the people to drink.
All right, put it on the scale.
It's nowhere near the size of a Publix or Kroger, but you won't find either of those stores in this neighborhood either.
Because everything that you see that we have in here, we have from the black farmers. We have products in here that we got from black people that we allow them to put on our shelves without putting it on the back shelf.
The people behind this supermarket want to take the Buy Black movement even further. They also own a restaurant called Blue Seas, a catering company, and a dry cleaner.
Keep our own dollars in our own community that makes sense.
A community that's changing because of what's happening in Atlanta, like the Mercedes-Benz Stadium that attracts tens of thousands of people and new apartment buildings that pop up on the Atlanta skyline every month. Here on the west side, people are just hoping to get more than a piece of the action.
When we own property, we have equity, we have money, and we have respect.
It's a movement they're building on their own to support themselves and their communities when they feel no one else will do that. But people like MC know some change is inevitable for his neighborhood.
There's people moving in the neighborhood that you wouldn't believe.
One of the main challenges is to get people to believe in themselves. But we had to get people to pool their resources. We don't get no grants and no loans because the Honorable Louis Farrakhan told us we must come and do for ourselves and stop begging others to do for us what we can unite and do for ourselves. So we're not writing our communities off. All we're doing is asking our brothers and sisters to come together. We can do it in the name of God.
Wow. Like one of the men in the piece said, he said, you know, it's about owning property, which is about money, equity, and respect.